In April 1998, a couple from Louisiana named Bruce and Andrea Leninger gave birth to a boy and named him James. When James was almost 2 years old, him and his father visited a flight museum when they discovered James's fascination with planes, especially World War II aircraft, which he would stare at in awe. Within months, James began repeating the phrase "airplane crash on fire." He would even reenact this scene with his toys. He also began having nightmares. During those nightmares, he would kick and scream, saying words like "airplane crash on fire," "little man can't get out." Eventually, James talked to his parents about this so-called crash, saying, "Before I was born, I was a pilot and my airplane got shot in the engine and it crashed in the water, and that's how I died." James said that he flew off of a boat and his plane was shot by the Japanese. When his parents asked the name of the boat, he said Natoma. And when they asked him who Little Man was, he would say James or me. When his parents asked if he could remember anyone else, he offered the name Jack Larson. When James was 2.5 years old, he saw a photo of Iwo Jima in a book and said, "My plane got shot down there, Daddy." When James was 11 years old, a psychiatrist named Jim Tucker came to visit him and his family. This psychiatrist is one of the world's leading researchers on a scientific study of reincarnation and rebirth. After interviewing the family for 2 days, he realized that there is documentation proving everything that James was claiming. It turns out that back on March 3, 1945, James Huston, a 21-year-old U.S. Navy pilot, flew his final flight after taking off from the USS Natoma Bay, which was an aircraft carrier that was engaged in the Battle of Iwo Jima. Huston was flying with a squadron of 8 pilots, including his friend Jack Larson, when his plane was shot in the nose and crashed into the ocean. Young James Leninger has since gotten to meet Jack Larson, an old friend of his from a different lifetime.